You can give me extra credit, baby. I'll do more work. What you wanna do? Just me and you.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. I'm here to drop another review of a book I just finished reading. Where do I start? This author, to me, I love dearly. One day we're gonna meet. It was a point in my life where I was, I guess, reader's block, I guess you could say. I was almost out of reading. I felt like everything was the same. So I wound up just wondering, trying to find something different to read. And I stumbled upon her. I almost got to meet her 2 years ago, but due to a family emergency, she was unable to come down to Atlanta to the AMM Ward show, um, which was held in June. And I am talking about no other than T. Styles. Cold as ice. Boy, whew, that ice, man. Whew. All I can say is that your characters, sometimes you have some bad characters, then you have some rough, just low down, dirty characters, and he was one of them. I just want to say, whew, and his mother, that dip, I cannot stand her. She was off herself. She didn't care about anyone. I would like to say Pepper, I liked and I disliked her. I liked her for the fact that she did have balls to try to do something to get her and her mother out of the neighborhood, the projects. But the way she went about it, it could have unfolded totally different. Um, I'm glad it didn't. Her mother, I love her dearly, Miss Grace. I'm gonna call her Miss Grace, but I love her mother dearly, and I just want to say she said something I wanted to just quote in the book that her mother said to her, and I can totally relate to what she was saying, and I feel the same way, and I need to take this and apply to myself more. When she told her, she said, "Don't ever let people or situation change who you are just because you desire things that God has given you yet, hasn't given you yet." I can relate to that because sometimes you want things, you want it now, now, now. But in God's time, He will provide for you. I'm learning that. I just want to say it was Ice was getting money. I understand why Pepper didn't like Ice because she seen he was, selling drugs, had Ashton Martin, had the money and everything. He's still living in the neighborhood. She wanted to get out. On the other hand, come to find out that wasn't all he was doing. He was raping little young teenager girls, videotaping it and selling on the black market, making even more money by this chick on the West Coast who was paying him to do this. I would like to see. I know you're not gonna do this, but I'm gonna just put it out there for you, T Styles. Another book showing what happens. Something need to happen to her because she, to me, she was low down too for even doing that. For selling movies on the market. I mean, how low can you go? That's something that you would think a man would do, not a woman. I'm just gonna put it out there. So, what else about this book? Her best friend Zakita, she was weak. How she let her brother just run her. I understand her mother was on drugs and everything, but still, she was weak. I did like the part with Mr. Craig Hyatt. I love how that unfolded to the end. I didn't see that coming. I really didn't. I was so very surprised. And I love how that unfolded and how everything turned out there also too. I just want to say I love this book and I enjoyed it because it was a fast pace. After I had just finished reading a long book, it was a long book but a good book. But still, this was like it was very fast paced. And now I'm on to the next one. I just want to say that I hate kind of the way I kind of hate the way it unfolded because when I was reading this book, this was going through my mind. Another book for you to write. um, when God meets ice as enemies. I would just love to see, because to me, those two are the most ruthless characters. I kind of feel like that I've read out of all of your books. I mean, it's more, but those two to me really like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really just rough. That's all I want to say. It's just very rough. I just want to say I enjoyed the book and I look for reading more. Oh, by the way, she has a book coming out, the fall part of the Redbone series coming out next week. I think I'm gonna revisit when I do get ready to read that. I think I'm gonna revisit one and just read all four of them because it's been a while. Just refresh my memory and really get into it and everything. And the Horror the Wind blew my way. I still haven't read, but I do have. I'm gonna read, but I want to read that when I'm just chilling, ain't got nothing to do, no distraction in a room or just whatever. I just that's when I want to read that. And I just want to say you cannot go wrong with a Cartel publication. T Style and VP. Love them both. Put out great product. Also, T Style has a series on YouTube right now, Mother Monster. That's just from the book, the Raunchy series, which I'm kind of behind. I'm sorry. I am going to catch up as soon as I get a chance to. Um, it's from the series, like I said, it's from the book series, Raunchy, and you can not go wrong with Raunchy because Raunchy is like, wow. That's all I'm going to say about that one. I just want to say have a good evening. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. It's also on my Facebook page, open to the public, not privacy or anything. So if you have any books you want to suggest to me to read, I haven't read, feel free to drop in and drop a line. Until next time, have a good evening. Bye.